여러분, 우리 대한민국은 세계 최고의 저출산 국가입니다. 그래서 인구가 급격하게 줄어들고 있습니다. 노동력이 부족해서 이제 이민청이라는 것을 만들어서 그 노동력을 외부에서 들여와야 된다. 이런 기본 정책을 가지고 있습니다. 앞으로 우리 주변에 무슬림 인구가 급격하게 늘어날 겁니다. 그렇다면 교회가 준비해야 됩니다. 이번에 브래드TV에서 이슬람 바로 알기 아카데미를 준비하고 있는데 4월 13일부터 14일까지 이틀 동안 이틀만 투자하시면 데뷔할 수 있습니다. 강력 추천합니다.
이스라엘의 예루살렘의 엔케렘이라고 하는 곳은 침례 요한이 태어난 곳이기도 하고요. 또 나사렛에 살던 마리아가 성령으로 잉태되었다라는 천사의 이야기를 듣고 침례 요한의 어머니인 엘리사벳을 만나러 찾아온 곳이기도 하죠. 저는 예루살렘에 올 때마다 이곳 엔케렘을 자주 방문하고는 하는데요. 언제나 늘 푸른 숲이 있고 또 크고 작은 공방이 있고 제일 중요한 분위기 좋은 카페와 맛있는 음식점이 많이 있다는 것입니다. 그런데 또 엔케렘에는 아주 반가운 분이 여기서 살고 있는데요. 바로 메시아닉 주이신 라헬 사역자입니다. 라헬은 매주 안식일이 되면은 길거리에 나가서 만나는 사람들을 집으로 초청해서 함께 저녁 만찬을 하면서 그들에게 예슈아의 복음을 전하는 아주 귀한 사역을 하고 있죠. 오늘도 저는 엔케렘의 이 라헬의 집에 왔고요. 라헬과 함께 어떻게 그런 귀한 사역을 하게 됐는지 오늘은 라헬과 함께 이야기를 나눠보도록 하겠습니다. 라헬,
샬롬.
샬롬, 샬롬.
샬롬. How are you?
이렇게 잘 지내셨죠? 오늘 저희를 이렇게 초청해 주셔서 너무 감사합니다. 정원이 너무 아름다운데 이 정원을 직접 다 갖고 오신 겁니까?
Yes, the garden is the big story. The story is that first of all, it was nothing here. It was just a house that nobody want to come. And the vision, God gave me vision. First of all, I arrived here, and this is number 10 house that the religious throw me. And I was like, don't want to live here. It was nothing here. So, but God showed me this is the place. First of all, because John Baptist born here. And second, we are on the main road. And third, we have more than 3 million Israelis every year, visitors from all over to Enkerem. Then I said, okay, God, you have, and you give me the vision. I didn't have money. I didn't have work constructor. So I took worker that they live near Bethlehem. And together, I just get the vision and I say, I want to do something that people come here, they can feel Yeshua. So first of all, for me, because I'm Jewish, I know that Yeshua sit with the people, and every place you can see place for to sit and to talk, not to stand and they sit and I stand. Together, eye by eye. This is also the Jewish tradition, not to be higher. Yes? So, and also every time that people come, of course, we share food because food make connection with people. So I make this, and we did also here big table that it's remind the table of Yeshua with the 12 disciples.
모로칸 음식을 만들 줄 아세요?
Yes, of course. I'm Moroccan. I'm very, my grandfather, very famous. He is Rabbi El Kabetz. And the Rabbi El Kabetz is big rabbi that religious from Moroccan, Sfarad, they read his Bible. And because I'm Moroccan and I start to cook when I was child, I cook very good. And I had also a restaurant in Italy that I cook Moroccan food
와우.
and Italian food, Israeli food.
어허. 라헬 집 바로 뒤가 침례 요한이 태어난 곳이라는 얘기죠?
John Baptist born there. In this side, we have John Baptist Church, but John Baptist and Zachariah lived there. Elisheva and, of course, Miriam, they meet there when the baby jump. And all Enkerem is very famous for his. And I believe that Yeshua was here. Maybe he come also to visit.
자, 근데 밖에 뭐 중요한 곳이 있다고요?
Yes, very important in outside. And now I want to show you. All this place, it was a grave of Muslim cemetery. And here we can see one cemetery, still one grave, and there one grave. So when I came here, what you see now, this road, I had a way there, you see? So when I had the way there, and the neighbor heard that I Messianic and I'm coming to live here, they was very angry. They called to the Waqf. You know what is the Waqf? The Waqf is the head of all the cemeteries in the world.
In the world.
In the world. But they sit in the El-Aqsa and the Sheikh sit in Jordan. And one day, because they don't want me to live here, they just called to the Waqf and they told them, this woman, she make big problem in the cemetery. But now it's not cemetery, it's finished. It was before Israel exist. They, of course, for them it was big story. So one day I heard machine and the people come and they start to destroy everything here. Even the stairs that I have to go home, they destroyed it. And they built this wall that you see there. I couldn't go out and I couldn't see nothing. And then I called the police. The police came, said, no. This is, you must go to the court. We cannot do nothing. This part, it's a polity. We cannot deal with this. Then I said, so what you want me to do? He said, you have to go to the court. How court? I need to go to supermarket. Then I had to do law by myself. I called the bulldozer and I told him, please come and open for me a way. He opened it there. When you see there, this, so he opened there, then I start to walk like this. I couldn't arrive to this because the stairs was broken. Then, because I opened there, day after come big bus with many people and start to shout, Allahu Akbar! I didn't know what's happened. Then the army came, police came, journalists came, and they asked, what's happened here? So when the journalist Israeli came, he asked me, tell me, why they do this? We never see something like this in Enkerem. Enkerem, it's a very quiet place. I told him, you know why? Come in, I will tell you. So I go in, and I told him that I believe Yeshua, and he started to write everything. The point is that all this, what we see now, it took 9 years court, and it cost me 180,000 shekel. So after that, the journalist came in, and he said, what does it mean, Messianic, you are Jewish? I say, yes, I'm Jewish, and I believe God, and in the Bible is written. So he started to write. 3 hours, he write everything what I told him about Yeshua and about my life. And he go. And the police sent the people out. It was Al Jazeera, NBC, soldier, police, everything was here. And then Friday, my sister, she have a bookshop. And in the bookshop, she sell also newsletter. And then she told me, Rachel, you don't believe what? I see your face on the main page of very, very famous
Famous.
newspaper. And then I said, really,
In
why?
Israel.
Yeah, it was the most famous in Israel because this is the newspaper in Shabbat. Many people buy it. More than 1 million, 2 million people read my story. Then they start to say, okay. Then other journalists call me and say, are you ready to make open house? I say, yes, hallelujah. God, bring the people, not me. And then I make open house and many people come. And one day I saw line, so long line. I said, they cannot come in. I asked somebody, please stand on the gate. 50 come and 50 go. This is all the day.
자, 이제 저희는 이제 라헬 씨 집 안으로 들어왔고요. 라헬 씨하고 남편이신 길라드 씨하고 이제 같이 앉아 주셨습니다. 지금 여기가 이 집의 1층이죠. 1층이고 여기서 사람들하고 같이 저녁 만찬하면서 교제도 하고 또 예배도 드리고 그런 장소고 살림집은 2층이죠. 그 라헬 씨 집 2층. 이 집이 굉장히 아름다운데 여기도 역시 라헬 씨께서 이렇게 직접 다 꾸미신 겁니까?
Yes, first of all, this I decorated, but the amazing things that when I start, I didn't know this house is 800 years old.
와우.
And if you can see the building, nobody built today like this. When I came here, I didn't understand why the earth is so high. It was full of earth and everything was burning. No light and no water, 800 years. I'm the first put water after 800 and electricity after 800 years. I didn't have constructor. Then I asked sometime, and when the electricity, I asked how to do it. So we put them between the stones and we connected with up. And this place, it was for animal. The animal lived down and the people lived up. So I found also all the things from animal, and here it was burning everything and burning everything. I asked God, how can I do this? Everybody thought, you are not normal. Who go to this place? Then I said, I feel and I saw if people come in, it's like you bring them to the time of Yeshua. It's very old and it looks like antique. So it was good when you sit and speak about Yeshua. They can feel also the atmosphere.
라헬 씨가 이렇게 처음 이 집에 올 때, 그럼 이 집 주인이 원래 따로 있었습니까? 아니면은 이 씨가 이 집을 관리하고 있었던 겁니까?
It was owner that he lived up, and the father died, and they don't like to be here. So before they tried to sell it, it was so bad. Nobody want to buy. It's much work. So I came here after 10 houses, and I told the owner, the son of the owner, I want to renovate, but write me that you not throw me minimum 4 years, because every house I renovate, I color it, I clean it, and I have to go out. The rabbi all the time go to the owner and say, she don't live here.
라헬 씨가 맨 처음에 이 집으로 이사 가자고 했을 때 남편이신 길라드 씨는 소감이 어땠습니까? 놀라지 않았습니까?
I come after when she renovate the house. Then I come. We married for 11 years and she renovate for 15 years. She start for 15 years. And the old houses, I only know it. I never saw how she must move from house to house till she found this for her. But for me it was perfect.
He come when it's ready.
그 수백 년 전에는 여기가 이제 그 짐승들이 살던 곳인데 지금은 이곳에서 이제 그 복음을 나누는 그런 자리가 됐어요. 매주 샤bat 때마다 그 라헬 씨가 사람들을 이 집에 이제 초청해서 같이 이제 식사하고 복음을 나누고 있다 이렇게 얘기를 했는데 그렇게 해서 이제 사람들이 오면은 여기서 이제 식사를 같이 하지 않습니까? 그러면 음식도 직접 다 준비를 하는 거예요?
I prepare all, and it is not easy. Thank God he sent me Gilad that he helped me. But normal, because this is in my blood, I cannot buy food ready. We are going to the supermarket. We bring it one day. Second day we prepare. And the last day we cook, and in the evening people come. And because I'm Moroccan, people love the different. First of all, you saw them Jewish Moroccan tradition. So in a Friday evening, normal, we eat fish. And why Jewish people eat fish? Because fish in Hebrew is dag. Dag. Dalet and Gimel. And Dalet is 4, Gimel is 3, then is Shabbat. So this is what they translated. But this is the tradition, to eat fish in Friday evening and to bless for the wine and the bread and the candles. But we have different prayer, not like the religious. And this is what people make them interesting. How come that you celebrate Friday evening like Jewish religious and you believe Yeshua? Because Yeshua also celebrate Friday evening and he celebrate all the Jewish feasts.
그럼 아저씨는 주로 그때는 무슨 일을 많이 도와주십니까?
When I prepare the table, I make a nice tablecloth, plate and glass, and I bring the food. She prepare all, I bring it to the table, and then I make the kiddush with talit, like the Jewish tradition, and this with kippah, and also in Hebrew, and the Jewish love it. So.
그러면 식사를 하는 동안에는 그 복음을 이야기하거나 그러지 않고 그냥 밥을 먹을 때는 그냥 식사만 하는 겁니까?
Sometimes they ask how you become a believer, how you, and then I tell them. Sometimes it's old people, they know the German language. They come from Vienna, from the Holocaust, and then they love it to talk in German, and then I can tell them my way to Yeshua, and they love it.
그럼 이제 식사를 끝내고 나서 라헬 씨께서 이제 그 복음을 전하는 겁니까? 어떤 내용으로 복음을 전하시죠?
I just want to tell you example like last Shabbat. Last Shabbat I had here couple that I invite them from Friday to sleep here and to be with us also in Shabbat. Because when people sleep, you have long time to talk about many things. The husband very against Yeshua. And the wife, she is very open. So the husband, because he is against Yeshua, he asks, how you come? Why Yeshua is the Messiah? Because he is against, and he asks question, I open the Bible and I say, look, it's written. And then another, no, this is not the way. What else? Another chapter. We sit more than 4 hours and we open the Bible, and she say, my sister, religious. But when I hear you speak, I feel true. I told her, you feel that this is true. You know why? Because inside you, you have the spirit that you can feel what is right and what is not right. I left the religious because I saw it's not right. And you see, you have a sister religious, you see what she talk. It's not life. No life. When you talk about Yeshua, you feel that you give life. And she say, I feel good with this. I love to hear you. So this is how it's good when people argue, then they ask you question, and then you know people that don't ask question, what they think. Then you answer, and they get the answer.
그렇게 라헬 씨께서 이제 복음을 전하면 그 자리에서 막 그 오신 분들하고 그런 신앙적 토론이 격렬하게 막 일어나기도 하죠.
course, we have sometimes very strong, and sometimes I have a tour guide. The tour guide, she all the time bring people here because she say, come, Moroccan woman, the granddaughter of big rabbi, she believe Yeshua. So everybody come here, interesting. But if we have religious, they go or they argue. It's not fair, what? The Holocaust and everything, and now you believe Yeshua. Then I can explain what is not connect Yeshua to Holocaust, except that he was with them. But he's not connect. And the people don't understand what is the difference between Christian Catholic to believer. They mix everything. Like when I come to believe Yeshua, I didn't know that you have believer or Catholic or other. For me it was one. Then you can explain them. Some of them, they argue with you, they don't like it. Some of them, they want more.
그 시간을 통해서 라헬에게서 듣게 된 복음을 통해서 예슈아를 영접하고 신실한 신자가 된 사람들도 많이 있죠. 그중에 또 기억나는 분 있으면 소개를 해주시죠.
First of all, we have the first man in this house that he baptized. Today he cannot live in the village. They want to kill him. The Arab guy. He cannot live in the village. He live in Yafo, and he very good gospel, like evangelize to the Arab, and his son come to believe Yeshua, and he is like leader of young people.
그럼 지금까지 이 집에 초대돼서 같이 식사하고 또 복음을 나누고 많은 분들이 오셨을 것 같아요. 지금까지 토탈 한 몇 분 정도 오셨을 것 같습니까?
I can tell you that just last 3 months we have 250 people in 3 months. Sometimes we have 1,000 in 1 year. But how? Because I have a friend that she's tour guide. A tour guide for Israelis. Any Israelis that coming to Enkarem, she bring them here. Sometimes it's 50. Now we had pension people, 50 pension people from the Negev. They come to Enkarem, she brought them here. We have sometimes so many.
그렇게 오시는 분들 중에 식사하고 또 라헬 씨의 복음도 듣고 싶어서 오는 분들도 있겠지만 그 많은 사람들 중에 혹시 밥만 먹고 나쁜 의도로 와서 여기 있는 사람들을 다 내쫓으려고 한다든가 또는 이렇게 여기서 모이는 거를 싫어서 와가지고 못 들어오게 사람을 막는다든가 또 모여서 예배드리고 있는데 식사하고 이렇게 교제하고 있는데 밖에서 막 이렇게 행패 부리거나 그런 사람도 있죠.
This is interesting. Some people don't like example, last 1 week, my friend, the tour guide, she was sick, she came from hospital, and I go to visit her. Many friend was there, visit her. Then I stand and I say, can I pray for you? She say, yes. I say, but I pray my prayer. She said, okay. I put my hand on her and I pray in the name of Yeshua. And then one of them, she say, but we are Jewish. I say, I know. I'm also very good Jewish. I'm Jewish. And then she said, she is not just Jewish. She is the granddaughter of a rabbi. And then she said, so how come? And amazing was that after 3 days, she came here with her sister and friend, and she told me to tell them how I believe Yeshua. Before she was against me, and now she bring people. Jewish people, very strange. They don't want to believe, but they bring people, many.
혹시 이렇게 위험했던 적은 없습니까?
It was many dangers with Yad Lachim, the religious. Yeah, Yad Lachim. Even now, I want to tell you, except this, that they come here, like they came also in the other house, they say, one time they close, they think that I'm inside of the house. They put stone on the door and put so many things, and they say, we will kill you when you are inside. And also this neighbor that she brought the waqf, and she's this, one day she ran after me with wood, and she say, for God, I will kill you. Of course they have, but we are here.
But also the neighbor, the woman, 6 years she never say shalom to me. We pass half meter. And she look like this. I say shalom, and she go. After 6 years, I say to my, now I stopped. I don't say more shalom. A half year later, she start shalom. She saw I'm not so bad. and then she start to say shalom.
Yeah.
After 6.5 years, neighbor. Well,
But
she's religious.
we are almost 16 years neighbors. And she never speak with me, like, really. And they are against. Even when I bring people here, they put microphone and put loud music or loud translate of a rabbi that I cannot speak.
Then we go in.
여기 오신 분들에게 여러 가지 이렇게 복음을 전하다 보면은 뭐 질문도 많이 할 거고 또 토론도 막 격화될 수도 있고 그러다 보면은 본인이 아는 거에 대해서는 이렇게 대답해 줄 수 있지만 모르는 거에 대한 질문을 받을 때도 있을 것 같고 또 그때마다 내가 성경에 대해서 더 공부해야 되겠구나. 아무래도 이제 뭐 신학을 하신 분이 아니고 이제 평신도이다 보니까 그런 부분에서 계속 공부를 더 해야 되겠다. 뭐 이런 생각도 하게 됩니까?
Of course, we study from the Bible in this. But I want to say to everybody, the point is relationship. When you become friend with somebody, you open the ears and you open the heart. The most important is, even they don't want to hear. I have a friend, 20 years. She don't want to believe. But I believe that one day she understands because she must see Yeshua in our life. And we open the Bible, of course, and we share with people that want and the people that I speak with them about the gospel. All the time I give scripture from the Bible.
예전에 제가 와서 보니까 메시아닉 목사님도 와서 이렇게 말씀을 전하시더라고요. 메노카리쇼 목사님도 와서 이렇게 말씀도 전하시고 가끔 목사님도 이렇게 오시나 보죠?
Some pastor come visit like from Tel Aviv, Avi, Mizrahi was here, and Meno Kalisher many years, and Shimon, now he is not pastor, but many come and to see how the Israelis, of course.
그나저나 그렇게 매주 많은 사람들을 위해서 이렇게 음식 준비하고 그러려면은 돈도 많이 들 것 같아요. 그 돈은 어떻게 합니까?
First of all, thank you that you give me money. It's much money. I know how to make from small, how to cook much. And also we have support from AMSI in Switzerland. But after the corona, they say not many people can give money. And also another things I want to tell you, when the owner saw this house, he want to throw me also. He said, take 150,000 shekel and go out. I said, no. So I took a loan from those people and I buy this house. We buy this house. And the loan, I have to pay them. Now, all the time they say, we need the loan back. So the loan stay till the house. And also because believer is, they move me 10 houses. I know that this house is Amuta. You know what is Amuta? Organization. We have organization, Bet Netanel, where you send the money. So this is very dangerous because believer, you never know when they can take you out. My vision is to buy this house that not from the Amuta, to continue to work, but to bring the loan back and to stay here and to do much more. If we have this house, of course, we can make bar mitzvah, we do wedding, we do bar mitzvah, we do many things here. But it's better to take it out.
이 사역을 계속 하시려면 건강하셔야 될 텐데 언제까지 하실 계획이십니까?
How long?
How long?
Till the blood stop.
자, 그러려면 이제 또 많은 기도가 필요할 텐데 우리 브래드TV 시청자들에게 우리 라헬과 길라드 부부를 위해서 기도를 해달라고 부탁을 하신다면 어떤 기도 제목을 이야기해 주시겠습니까?
I love that you pray, first of all, that for everybody that come here and they see us, they can see the world don't have nothing to give, just Yeshua. And to pray for us that we can continue, because sometimes I ask myself, God, thank you that you give me power. This week we have 20 people, last week we have another 20. Shabbat people sleep here. The neighbor, she don't have money, she want to make Brit Milah for her son. We make here 50 people. So God give us everything what we need to continue, because this is privilege for us. The privilege that we have to speak about Yeshua, that He give us to be free, not to go to the work. The work is here. People come, we go. Give us power.
2000년 전에 침례 요한이 이곳에서 태어나서 또 많은 사람들에게 회개하라 천국이 가까웠다고 외쳤던 그 침례 요한이 태어나고 자란 이 지역에서 이제는 2000년 뒤에 이렇게 라헬과 길라드 부부가 많은 사람들에게 또 예슈아를 외치는 이런 사역, 굉장히 귀하고 하나님께서 기뻐하실 일인데 이 일을 피가 멈출 때까지 하시려면 끝까지 건강하셔야 될 것 같습니다. 그 일이 잘 승리할 수 있도록 우리 브래드TV 시청자들도 함께 기도하도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 이렇게 귀한 시간 내주시고 좋은 얘기 해주셔서 고맙습니다. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.